Hi guys, welcome to another stream. Sorry I'm late here for this one, I know I am. But yeah, it's just because I had to prepare my meal just here. I didn't have much time between both of the streams there, so yeah, we'll start immediately. Dortmund versus Ulsan Hyundai and Sundowns versus Fluminense. So can't wait for this one. Hi Retum, hi Ayan, hi Kieran, hi Elena. Welcome all to the stream. Just let me get this all set up. Sorry once again guys, I'm so sorry I'm late. But yeah, I did have to set up my stuff. Hope you're all doing well. Don't worry, the scoreboards will change too. Both games just 30 seconds underway there. There's nothing. If there is a goal, I will tell you, of course, while we just configure these scoreboards to make them all good. Okay, this one, my boards. Dortmund 6-0 and Fluminense 1, Sundowns 3. Okay, wow, interesting predictions there. Very interesting prediction. Kit, yes, the Saudi national kit. Just wearing that today, and Ulsan's color is going to be blue. And then the other game is, of course, going to be. Start that first. I'll just get this timer up nicely. The other game is going to be Fluminense versus Sundowns. I do think that Sundowns have a chance of winning this one. They just have to really, you know, push for it. There's the yellow for Sundowns. Fluminense can have like a dark green like that. Also, I spelled their name wrong. And also, I don't think my message at the end of the previous stream showed up. What I was trying to say is if that my sister is going to make an edit for you. Okay, no problem. Okay, so this match is about 2 minutes and 35 seconds there, exact. And then this one is 2 minutes and 3 seconds. There we go. We're all good. We did it there. Lovely. Let's get the badges. W's, guys. Again, I'm so sorry that there was this delay. I really was... though needing my food because otherwise I'll starve with no food for a long time, which is not so great. Just let me get Ulsan badge there. Ulsan are wearing the white today, so I'll just put the blue highlights on them. And then Fluminense are actually wearing an orange, like a brownish color, so we can do that maybe instead for their one. And then a nice greeny color maybe is the middle there. And what? What do you mean, Retum? Wait, what? Okay, that's kind of weird. Okay. As 0-0, and let's get this Fluminense. I thought it's both games playing now. Yeah, both games are playing now. Sorry, again, it's just because I was on a bit of a rush to get on this stream, Nelson. So that's why I've, you know, not much is prepared, but. We're getting through it here, just getting the logos now for these two things. Both games about 2 minutes and 30 in here. Also, go study math and Bangla language literature in the summer break before your new school starts. I think Retum has a crush on you. Yeah, I mean, I am a good-looking person, of course, 100%. That is what everyone has a crush on me, of course. But back to the match here. Sundowns should have a yellow background as well. Don't know why I didn't give them one. There we go. So Sundowns versus Fluminense and BBB versus Ulsan. There we go. Actually all set up now, so I don't have to, you know, struggle there to try and get this all underway. But yeah, we are here. Flumi. I'll just call Flumi with a stop so then we can actually have the full scoreboard on too. Back to the match. W's, guys. Also, I'll just eat my meal while you're all going. And yeah, also, welcome back, Kieran. Hope you're doing nice. Yeah, nice to see you again. Just like I answered, of course. Nice to see all of you guys again. But yeah, this is going to be Dortmund just passing the ball around in the attacking area. And it's going to be now with Dortmund. Let's read the lineups here before I start indulging in my meal, waiting for a goal. So, for Borussia Dortmund, the lineup goes as follows. So, Kobel is the goalkeeper. Bensebaini, Anton, and Kuto are the centre-backs. Svensson, Gross, Mencha, and Ryerson are the midfield. And then Joe Bellingham is the left wing in today's one. Guirassy as the striker and Adeyemi as the right wing. You ain't Vinny Jr. Yes, for sure. Then the goalkeeper for Ulsan is going to be Joe. The backline, Trojak, Kim, and Lee. And the midfield, Kang, Lee, Bojanic, and Ludwigsen. And the strikers and forwards, Lakava, Farias, and Kim. Now for Mamelodi Sundowns versus Fluminense. So goalkeeper is Williams. Left back is Langa, Kekana, Cupido, and Mado as the defense there. Mokwena and Alond as the midfield. And Matthews, Zwane, Ribeiro, and Reyners as the forwards. Oh, nah. Ratum, you like Benzema? Nah, that's crazy. And now for Fluminense's lineup, Fabio is the goalkeeper. Xavier, Ignacio, Freitas, and Rene as the defense. Hercules is the DM, which will forward into an AM position. Nonanto and Martinelli are the AMs, and Arias, Cano, and Canobio are the forwards. So there are both lineups for today's games, guys. But yeah, hopefully we get some goals. I would love to see some goals here. And Joe is just fouled as the in the goal there for Ulsan Hyundai. He's just pressed by his defense and just a little bit too hard. It's going to be a foul. And Sundowns are your favorite team so far. I'm rooting for them to go through. Yeah, honestly, very enjoyable to watch Sundowns. Yeah, and in your opinion, Sundowns versus Fluminense will be match of the tournament. You know, we'll have to see. I do think maybe the quarters or semis or final will be, you know, containing the match of the tournament. But, of course, you know, a group stage game could pull a surprise here. Nonetheless. Adeyemi just on the ground there. Let me indulge in this meal here. Just while we are waiting for, you know, some big play. Score predictions in the chat if you haven't already, guys. Just call him Bellingham at this point. They look the same. No, I'm calling him Joe. But he said he's not the same as Jude. So you get a different name if you're not the same person. If you said you want to be like Jude, then sure, I'll call you Bellingham. But no, he said he's different. Respect that, Job. Hi, Neurogen. Almost choked there, sorry. Hi. And hi, Kabir. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, guys. Almost choked on my meal. And yeah, I saw your predictions, Kieran. 3-0 Dortmund against Ulsan and 2-1 Fluminense against Sundowns. Jack Greyless is actually devious, so commenting on Job's Insta that he looks like Jube. Yeah, that's a bit devious of him. Brazilian clubs have suffered one defeat in 11 group stages. Yeah, I know. Sundowns could be the second. You never know. Again, sorry, guys. I'm eating at the start here. I'm just so hungry. I haven't eaten in, let's see how long. Since 6 a.m. this morning. Oh, you're from KSA, Kabir? W's. Rocking the Saudi national kit today. I've actually been living in Kobar myself for 8.5 years, which is the W's. So W's, bro. Imagine Joe replies, yeah, but at least I actually play football. Nah, that'd be crazy. And there was a chance there by Sundowns, actually. Seem to have won a corner, maybe? We'll see what the camera angle will show here. Or it might be a goal kick, actually. Yeah, it's just a goal kick. And it's for Fluminense. W's. W's, everyone. And this is going to be now for Fluminense. I would like to, but at the moment, you know, I'm actually leaving for a holiday in very soon. So maybe afterwards, Kabir. For sure. Yeah, maybe afterwards I'd love to. But yeah, at the moment I'm actually almost going. I think it's in like a couple of days. Also, I don't know. I'll have to check. Of course, I'm not the one arranging it, but yeah. Smash a like for holidays. And this is going to be now on this right side here. It's going to be Adeyemi. And it is now going to be with the ball just passed through there for Dortmund. We'll mainly actually focus on Fluminense versus Sundowns since it is a little bit more of an important game. Holiday where it's a surprise. You guys will have to wait and see. That is outside the country, but only for a little bit. You guys will have to wait and see where it is. Is Neymar's idol or something because he's diving like a penguin? Yeah, maybe. And that is close for Dortmund to get their goal. Joe just collects that one. There is an injury on the ground here. And it looks like that Fluminense just get an injury there from one of Sundowns' players. Looks like not a great injury, actually. And, yeah, it's just going to be a free kick here, it looks like, for Fluminense. JD Vance is in the crowd. Surprised. Did not expect him to go to a Dortmund game. Okay. Interesting. And Ulsan win a throw-in their game for the Fluminense Sundowns game. Fluminense just passing around the back, really. Just trying to retain some possession. And there is a chance for Fluminense. Brilliant save by Williams to deny that one. Is offside, though. And that will be a free kick there for Williams and Sundowns. Sundowns need the win in this game. They need it. Pepe is actually side questing after his retirement because I've seen it like... Yeah, he's been at nearly every game, Pepe. He's been at every match day. But yeah, Infantino's at the Dortmund game with JD Vance. I'm surprised they're not at the Sundowns game, to be honest, because that one's a little bit more, it's got more on the line. But we'll have to see. Of course, if Sundowns do get a win here, they'll go to 6 points at the top. And they'll knock out Fluminense if Dortmund, get a win. Of course, Dortmund have to win by at least 3 goals to secure a round of 16 position. Garassi just missing the target there for Dortmund. Now back to the Sundowns game, just passing at the back. Dortmund is going to win by a big margin when Infantino's there because he wants the big clubs to go through. Yeah, I've had a feeling about that. Certain clubs I didn't expect to get through just by form, but they were getting through, and I mean the big clubs. But yeah, hopefully Dortmund can get the win, of course. Respect to Dortmund. I got one of their kits. Respect to Ulsan Hyundai as well. We haven't actually got the poll up, guys. Let me do that as well. Who are you supporting? Who are you supporting? We got, of course, the big ones, Sundowns. We got BVB. We got Fluminense. And we got Ulsan. Hyundai. There we go. You guys vote up. Who are you supporting today? Vote up now. Let's go. Want to see support for your teams. Instagram. Kabir, my Instagram and my TikTok are both in the channel description. So if you click on my I think maybe it's also in the video description, maybe. Let me see. I'll check that one out. No, it's not. Okay, it is in the channel description. So it's if you click on my channel, at the top it'll say like welcome to the channel, and then you click on more and it'll show the IG on there, Kabir. It is also just Dino Doom's clips though. It's my channel IG. It's not my personal IG. I don't give that away, but yeah, my channel one is the one. Sundowns are getting the most support, is 50%. Tied actually with Fluminense. Fluminense tied up now they're above with 67%. And let's see, this is now Sundowns with the ball. I'll commentate a little bit more effectively, guys, as well. After halftime, probably, once I finish this. Because, you know, yeah, I'm very hungry, as I said before. Yellow card for someone. Might be Adeyemi who gets it. Let's see, no, it's a Ulsan player. Dortmund having a free kick just outside the box here, actually. As always, guys, if you're not interested in the football as well, you can ask me any questions too. And I'll respond to them. Yeah, Kim Min-yeok gets a yellow card there. How do we talk to you then on Discord? So you can join the Discord server. You just click on my channel and you can talk. Yeah, and if you can just message me. My Discord is open to everyone. Not only they need to win, they need to score against Brazilian clubs, because after 2 games against CAF opponents, they outscored them 4-0. Palmeiras 2-0. Alali. Yeah, Flamengo 2-0. Esperance. Yeah. For sure. The CAF clubs need to put up a performance here, make themselves look better, and this is with Sundowns, of course, who look like the strongest CAF clubs. Surprisingly, I thought it would have been Alali, but yeah. But yeah, talk on Discord. Kabir, just, click on my profile. You can DM me. All my DMs are open. And I'll respond to them off the stream, of course. Or at halftime. Dortmund cross. And it goes just wide there. It's going to be a goal kick for Ulsan. On camera, it looks like Sundowns are winning. Playing a 4-1-5. And that's why they are winning the ball in the final third. Let's check the stats. Yeah, Sundowns 73% possession, whereas Fluminense have 27% possession. Sundowns 151 passes, 93% accuracy, whereas Fluminense have only a 50 passes with 83% accuracy. So definitely Sundowns are the stronger team in terms of possession, as always. Very possessional team, of course. But yeah. Definitely the strongest team, I feel like, from the CAF side in this tournament. Here's a chance for Garassi. Takes a shot. Saved by Joe. Nice and easy. And this is going to be Ulsan Hyundai on a breakaway chance. Anthony Taylor is the referee for Sundowns versus Fluminense, and he's doing something here. Let's see what he is doing. He's talking with the manager. I think he's talking with Fluminense's manager. I think that is. Oh, Sundowns manager, actually. He's having a little chat with him. And this is going to be now Sundowns trying to... This is actually a good chance for Ulsan Hyundai here. Just realised. And Fluminense have a goal kick in their match. Now just cleaned up by Dortmund in the Ulsan Hyundai match as well. Cartoons I watched while I was growing up. Let me finish this and I'll say. Also, this is spicy Korean barbecue chicken, by the way. Very spicy. So first of all, cartoons while I watched growing up. Ben 10 was the biggest one. I love Ben 10. Not the classic, not the one now even. I'm talking about Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, the best by far. The only cartoon I actually watched while growing up, basically. Teen Titans as well. But yeah, mainly Ben 10. And the best referee this tournament, so jokes, I bet it could do 10 times better. Yeah, I definitely think that the referees aren't great in this tournament. There's been one. Surprisingly, Michael Oliver was good. Surprisingly. I did not expect that, but he was. And how do we think about Anthony Taylor refereeing the second Club World Cup game? Anthony Taylor so far, I don't like him. I don't think he was that great, to be honest. In either of his, I think this is his third game now, but yeah, in the second game he was not great. The first game he wasn't great. Don't know, maybe this is his second game. I do remember his face a couple of times, and he definitely doesn't look like the best ref here. Well, in Saudi we don't bet, of course, Kabir. But no, I'm not into betting. And Joe gets a nice collection. And it's going to be now on this side here for Ulsan Hyundai. And just loses it. And that's going to be collected nicely by Gregor Kobel. Definitely, I'm not a fan of the refs in this tournament. They haven't been putting up a good performance, really. There was one ref who did a really good one. Can't remember who it was. Was it the ref I said it refed one of Al Nassr's games? I think it was. Trying to remember. Can't remember, really. Does Martinelli guys go passing? Yeah, he does. Does for sure. He's just great for Fluminense, you know, in every game we saw. You can via mirror. Well, I'm not going to anyway. I mean, I don't personally do it. But yeah. Not into it, personally. I mean, I know people who do it, but yeah, all good. That is a free kick, yeah, for Fluminense. Just a poor tackle from Sundowns, really. Number 17 there. Matthews just not doing a great job. Matthews was, of course, one of the better players for Sundowns. Oh, look at the Sundowns fans. They're doing a conga line inside of the stands there. Respect to them, honestly. Sundowns fans putting up a big chant here. Love to see it, you know. Love to see it. Exactly. Nice easy catch by Williams. Actually, looks like it was offside, so it's going to be a free kick. Okay, good. Yeah, that was offside there. That was a nice little 1-2 from Garassi, by the way, and I think that was Job he 1-2 with. That was brilliant in the Dortmund Ulsan game. Showing a lot of quality. Now on the right side here for Ulsan, where these Sundowns fans doing Vuvuzela. I think so. They were doing like a conga line as well. Pretty crazy, honestly. Respect to them. So far, Sundowns match pretty boring. I mean, you know, it's only 23 minutes in. Let's be honest. You know, they could have a bunch of goals in the next half. You never know. Never know. So far, Porto Olali has probably been the most entertaining in terms of goals. Didn't expect that, honestly. But yeah. Surprised by that one. Bro, Korean barbecue chicken is goated, by the way. I love it. Sundowns free kick. Chance for Sundowns, and it's caught by the goalkeeper there for Fluminense there. Brilliant catch by Fabio, just running out to collect that one. I think it was onside. Might have been offside, actually. Don't know, it was really tight. Guys, what should I have? Should I have, let me check in here. Should I have this? I haven't had one of these in a long time here. I haven't had them in like a week or so. Should I have a Sprite or should I have more water? Your guys' decision. You can pick for me. Sprite, my favorite drink. Sprite or water. Let's go. No Ulsan fans as well in the chat just yet. Hopefully we see some. Got racially abused in Real Tom TV channel. He's a streamer as well. You seem to be good. Well, that's not good, Kabir. Oh, that's not. Yeah, we don't accept that sort of, you know, stuff around here. So, yeah, for sure. Water for health? Okay. I was really wanting it, but okay. If you say so, Nelson. If you say so. Yeah, usually I do more talking as well, Kabir. It's just, yeah, I didn't get time to eat my food yet, so I had to eat it now on stream. Unfortunately. Because, yeah, last I ate was at like 6 a.m. It's currently 10 p.m., so, yeah, not great. But usually I'm doing the full commentation. Just this one time only. Smash like for food. Corner for Fluminense. Cross coming in, and that is good. Cross by Fluminense's number 21 there. Brilliant from him. I think that was Arias. Yeah, Arias, of course. He scored a brilliant free kick against Ulsan, by the way. Yeah, it's like a little kiddie fridge. It's actually a Coca-Cola branded one as well. But I am using the Sprite inside. There was no Sprite branded ones, unfortunately. But yeah, W's, guys. If you aren't already as well, we're streaming all these games live. The ones at 4 a.m. today, I don't know what time they'll be for you guys. It's in like 6 hours, 5.5 hours. Yeah, we are going to be streaming those. So, you know, a big sub would be much appreciated. You know, we're so close to 5.3k too. We're very close. Adiemi giving a cross before, and Job just trying to hit that one on the volley before. That was really close. Lunga is physically one of the most strongest players in the tournament, for sure. Lunga is so good. Very underrated. Very, very underrated. I really liked his performances in both matches against Dortmund and against Ulsan. He was brilliant. And yeah, he's definitely so good. Offside. For Fluminense, yeah, offside. Oh, Sundowns, actually. Okay, this is going to be Ulsan trying to find some possession. Why don't you do an asking a strange video in your vacation place? Yeah, maybe I'll do that, you know. Yeah, when I go to the vacation, we'll have some content planned, of course, so it really depends. Can Anthony Taylor just quit? Yeah, can he just leave, honestly? Disgraceful referee. Sundowns with the throw-in. Anthony Taylor with an absolute trash call, as per usual. 30 minutes into both of these games as well. Unfortunately, we had to call as well on here. Fluminense is called Flumi just because it doesn't fit onto the full thing there. No offense to Fluminense fans. But yeah. Cross coming in from Dortmund. There's a chance and it just goes wide. Job almost scores. Have I checked who's the top goal scorer? No, I haven't for the tournament yet. Let's actually go take a look. Let's go take a look at their stats. Top scorer. Kenan Yildiz, 3 goals. Olise, 3 goals. Musiala, 3 goals, 1 appearance. Wessam Abu Ali, 3 goals. Di Maria, 3 goals. Second, Conceição, 2 goals. Igor Jesus, 2 goals. By the way, Di Maria's last on first place because he has 3 pen goals. Yildiz and Olise are tied first because they both have 0 penalty goals. Then it goes, yeah, of course, Conceição, Igor Jesus, Ilkay Gundogan, Reyners, and Koeman, all with 2 goals there. And there are still more 2-goal players. Lautaro Martinez, Barreiro, Pablo Barrios, Pedro Neto, Colomwani, Thomas Mueller, Wallace Yan, and Samu, all with 2 goals there. And then Hakimi leads the 1-goalers, surprisingly. For top assisters, let's go take a look. There's also a cooling break in both games, so let's go put that up. Top assister, Olis, 2 assists. Marcos Acuna, 2 assists. Kvaratskhelia, 2 assists. Alberto Costa, 2 assists. Gonzalo Plata, 2 assists. Orkun Kochu, 2 assists. Turam Orien, 2 assists. Enzo Fernandez, 2 assists in that one game that we saw yesterday. Kingsley Coman, 2 assists. Jorginho, 2 assists. And that's all the 2 assists. Augusto leading the 1 assisters with Julian Alvarez. Goals plus assist. Michael Olise is top with 5. Olise, of course, I think is the best player in this tournament. At the moment, I still think he will be the best player in this tournament when Bayern, move up a little bit more. Guess what? Even after all the Jake Paul milking, the stands are going to be empty. Nah, the disrespect's crazy there, Ion. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, respect the push, though. Respect the grind from him trying to get, fighting. But, yeah, a little bit too many ads from his thing in this football game, to be honest. We're watching football, not boxing. So good. It's so good. Yeah, I noticed that, actually. The coach is going crazy. Renato Gorcho. Not many BVB fans in the crowd today, like less than usual. Surprise. Half the stand's empty for BVB. That is actually a bit sad for them. And it's going to be a goal kick here for a Jew. The water break is done. The other water break is still occurring, though. Smash Life for water, which I just finished all of mine. So, unfortunately, Nelson, I'm going to have to drink a Sprite just because I got no water. Then I'll continue to drink water for the rest. Just because I'm thirsty drinking this, Korean barbecue chicken, bro. Dortmund for the win. I mean, yeah, Dortmund have to win this to get to the round of 16 secured, securing that round of 16 spot. Because if Sundowns win, it's over for Dortmund. Dortmund lose, it's over for Dortmund. Dortmund draw, I think it's over for them as well. If Sundowns get a draw. No. If Dortmund draw, they're safe. Cat or dog person? Well, I have 4 cats, and I have a dog. The cats are my family's cats, but the dog is mine. And I do actually dog walk streams every single day. I try to every single day. So yeah, I'm more of a dog person, to be honest, myself. You might see her in the future, Kabir, if you stick around, her name's Speedy, golden retriever, female golden retriever. Beautiful dog. And now the other game is back on, so we can actually remove that as well. Sundowns W. Yeah, Sundowns W. Props to Sundowns, really strong team. I do actually wish they could get through here, to be honest, because I'm hoping we see Dortmund Sundowns go through round 16. Fluminense as well, big respect to them. But yeah, hopefully Sundowns can get over the line because, just such a respectful CAF Confederation team. This type of coach is what Brazil needs, because Brazil's strongest advantage is that the players play brilliant linked-up football. Yeah, I know. And a coach look like they could change. Hopefully Don Carlo does. Don Carlo, very good for the motivation, But we'll have to see. Here's Joe Bellingham passing in, and Svensson takes a shot. It's a goal for Dortmund, 1-0. Easy. Svensson is leading the win here for Borussia Dortmund. Job gets the assist. He's now, 2-1 up on his brother, having a goal and an assist. Jude only has a goal. Or does he only has a goal? Yeah. So Job is now 2-0, 2-1 against Jude. We are going to be keeping a track of those brotherly, fighting there. 2-1 now for Job. Jose Mourinho to Brazil would have been better than Ancelotti. I was actually kind of hoping Ancelotti would link up with CR7 and Al Nassr. But yeah, he went to Brazil. I think it's a good fit as well for Brazil. Jose Mourinho, would have been great as well. Still hoping Jose can come to Portugal because, he has the same respect for CR7 as Roberto Martinez. He's got the same brilliant tactics. He might use the players a bit better than Roberto Martinez. Roberto Martinez, his biggest strength was making Portugal play as one unit. Roberto Martinez to Brazil might have actually been a good move for him, honestly. I gotta say. Thinking about it, there would be no language barriers, and he would hype up the players more than Ancelotti does. Yeah, for sure. Also, yeah, I can see Jose going to Portugal for the World Cup, though, because that was rumoured. And BBB 1-0, Ulsan 0. And it's going to be Fluminense 0, Sundowns 0. And Sundowns are still just trying to play some possession. Yeah, right, the Turkish league is disrespecting Mourinho. Guess what? The Turkish league was leaked. Like, the people who run the league, they were leaked to say in a message that they want Mourinho's team to lose. Now, if you're a league official and you're saying you want a team to lose, you should be sacked immediately, because that's called rigging. And, I don't watch Turkish league every time. Respect the Turkish league, though. I love some of their teams. Besiktas, Fenerbahce, Galatasaray, Trabzonspor. But that's a bit sus, honestly. Yeah. Mourinho could join Al Nassr. I would love so. But currently, first of all, Al Nassr's coach, Stefano Pioli, been absolutely get trashed out of the club, bro. He got removed today. Thank God he got removed. But yeah, now it's either between Miguel Conceição, which is Conceição's dad, or it's also between, what's his name? Jorge Jesus, the previous Al Hilal coach. Trying to think of it. There, yeah. I look like a cat. Is it because of my dyed hair? That's why I've got the blonde frosted tips. You gotta go leave the stream early today, but tell me when the next match is. Hopefully I'll join. It's in 5.5 hours. Or 6.5 hours. Where's it? 11? So that's 30 minutes. 12. It's 1 hour, 30 minutes. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's in 6.5 hours. Ion. Four AM KSA, that's when it is. And this is going to be Dortmund just having possession. That is a good catch by Williams there for Sundowns. Brilliant. Really, it is vital for Williams to be on form today because he wasn't the other day. Garassi. Svensson. Here's a chance for Dortmund. There's a shot from long range. And that does not go in. And Unmentia is just going to be a little bit disappointed that his shot went off target. The next match is going to be, let's take a look here. I think it's this is group what? This is a group F. It's group E next, I think, which is Inter versus River Plate and Red Diamonds versus Monterrey. No, it's Ion here. Corrected me when he first ever joined the channel. Yeah. And this is going to be, yeah, if you guys want me to call you something else as well, do let me know, because I'll try and remember it, And this is now going to be BBB's ball. What's my favourite food in Saudi? Well, a Saudi national dish I'll pick. Probably Kabsa. Kabsa is the most popular one. I guess it's a pretty generic answer, but I gotta say it is amazing. There's another one I forgot the name of. I'll have to find it here on my phone. I'll let you know while there's nothing really happening here. There is a close call, though, for Dortmund's second. Old G shows, like, from the 2000s since... no, I don't know Ali G's show. Because I was... I've been living here for 8.5 years, so I haven't been living here since the 2000s. Yeah. This is now going to be... Let's have a look. First of all, Ronaldo contract extension, 2 years at Al Nassr. Let's go. W Cristiano. Now my home ticket's actually going to be valuable to watch you, because I love you, CR7. Now let's go and actually get what I was going to try and find here. This dish's name. But it's a good dish. I got to say, it's actually a good one. And let's go to cooking. Let's see. It's called Mahmous Gutafi. That's what it's called. It's spelled Mahmousgutaifi. Mahmous Gutafi. That one is really good. Tried it before one time and it's amazing. Amazing dish there. Really top tier. I don't have a car. I'm 18. I just turned 18. I don't have a car. And I don't have enough money to afford one either. And this is going to be Dortmund. There was a close shot from long range there by, I think that's number 16, Monato, sorry. What am I saying? I just got food brain at the moment. Monato from a long range shot. Just deflected away by Langer. Brilliant. Might have been offside. I don't know. And this is going to be out now on the side here. It's just going to be Anton passing to... Also, is Sule's not on the back line. That's the first game without Sule. Surprised. I think Sule was a bit hindering on the squad, to be honest. I gotta say, Schlotterbeck is definitely missing from Dortmund. He is like, you know, that guy that's really vital at the back. And the ball goes out here for Ulsan Hyundai. And Langer also just does something there against one of the Fluminense players. I don't know if this is a foul or if it's not. We're about to see. Yeah, it's going to be a free kick for Fluminense. Yeah, it's a foul by Langer. BBB really do need a 2-0-er. Because Ulsan are so deadly on counter-attacks. I mean, BBB haven't been really affected by sort of counter-attacking plays, to be honest. Because they just go ultra defense every time. But yeah, for sure. Here is a free kick for Fluminense. Crossed in. Headed away by Sundowns. Nice and safe. This is going to be now Fluminense trying to find some space inside. Here, they're in the box. Cleared away by Langer. And cleared back by Fluminense. And it's going to be a free kick for Sundowns. Just a foul there on their player. Oh, there's a little bit of anger from one of Fluminense's players, Canobio. He throws his guard off his face. He throws into the goal. That is a little bit, yeah, surprising. I thought he might need that. Okay. Guess it's because Sundowns are dominating this game. As we've seen here, Sundowns have had, let's take a look here. I have to do something at halftime, so I'll try and get back in time for 60. No problem, Kieran. I actually have to finish this meal at halftime, so it's all good. But yeah, it looks like Sundowns have, in terms of possession, 65% possession. Insane. Accurate passes, 226. 88%. Fluminense have 110. They've got a little bit more now, Fluminense, than before. But yeah, definitely Sundowns still dominating in terms of gameplay. For Dortmund have had 61% possession against Ulsan Hyundai. And Ulsan have had 39% possession. Yeah, but for sure, guys, if you need to take a break during halftime, now's the halftime to do it. Dortmund dominating, yeah, for sure. They are looking very good, except on that counter chance there. Ulsan Hyundai look very, you know, deadly in terms of counter attacks, but Dortmund do clean that up pretty nicely. They haven't really, you know, had effects of the counter chances just yet. 3 minutes additional time for Dortmund, Ulsan Hyundai. Hopefully no weather delays today as well, guys. Hopefully none. Smash like if you hate weather delays. And this is now going to be Dortmund on the right side. Sundowns also with the ball in their respective game. Sorry about that. Yeah, Dortmund could easily be winning by a lot more. Sorry about that, guys. Just had that off for a second. But yeah, that was close. I really think that Joe's off-the-line clearance was brilliant, by the way. Brilliant off-the-line clearance from him. But yeah, Dortmund unlucky they're not up here. 2-0, 3-0. Here's another chance, and Job just not receiving that one. Dortmund good shield play to regain possession here. And this is a chance for Borussia Dortmund. There's a pass back. Shot to the right side here. And now it's going to be Adeyemi. Adeyemi cross, header, and it just goes away. And it's going to be Ulsan Hyundai again with possession. Dortmund is so unlucky here. Very unlucky. And they win the ball back in the defensive half again. Again, Job. Through ball finds Gorassi. Gorassi now passing around. Gorassi now trying to receive that lobbed. And it's back all the way to this right side here. And there's a pass in the box. Cross in. That's actually a cutback. 2 cutbacks for Dortmund. Cross going in. And then Joe catches and collects that one. Nice and easy there. Now Ulsan have a counter chance. And it's a foul. It's going to be a free kick for Ulsan Hyundai. Possibly a yellow card coming out here for Dortmund's defense there. I think that was Couto who just does the foul. This will be the final play of the game for Ulsan Hyundai at the before halftime at least. It is just after the halftime. Now let's see what the referee is going to call. And halftime is called. No free kick given there. Halftime for BVB versus Ulsan Hyundai. Let's go back and reset this clock here. There is 30 seconds left of the Sundowns versus Fluminense game. Score predictions have changed, guys. Let me know if they have. Otherwise, yep. As it stands, and I don't think this will stand here, that 1-0 for Dortmund and 0-0 for Ulsan Hyundai. Fluminense versus Sundowns. Definitely can think Sundowns can get the win here, especially if they stay dominant as they have been. But yeah, this is going to be halftime here for the Dortmund game, and let's see when this half ends. Sundowns taking a throw-in. You know, a goal before halftime would be big for Sundowns. It would be very big. They've only got 30 seconds to do it. So let's see if they can get this one over the line here. It's now going to be Sundowns here on the right side. Just playing it through. They've got about 20 seconds left. And Sundowns, they keep playing it back to defense. Anthony Taylor for sure will call it halftime if they don't play it upfield just yet. And this is still Sundowns with the ball. Sundowns. And this is going to be a cross. Nope, just continue play. There's the cross. There's the chip. And Anthony Taylor is going to call there halftime for Fluminense versus Sundowns. I'll read the stats to you guys after the half. But at the moment, I'm just going to finish my meal. Okay, guys? So then I don't have to disrupt the second half commentation. Thank you so much for tuning in so far. Like and subscribe is always appreciated. And I'll see you back in the next half. Let's go. Also, drop your thoughts for the halftime too, as well, in the chat, and I'll read them out once I get back, or any questions you have for me. Okay, guys, we are back. Sorry about that. Slight delay there. And it's gonna be. Yeah, it was. I think it was by Immortal Darkness or something. The song you sent. But yeah, I listened to it. It sound good if that was the right one. Sound good. And here is the kickoff already for Dortmund versus Ulsan Hyundai. It just started now. There we go. For some reason as well, whenever the kickoff starts, it's always like 5 seconds already on the clock. How's that even possible? I don't know. But yeah, kickoff has begun. The other game will start in about 30 seconds, I think. 30 seconds to 1 minute. Score predictions, guys. Drop them in the chat there. Drop them in the chat. Let's go. And this is going to be I think this is a Dortmund throw-in. There's no ball. There's no ball. They can't do the throw-in because there's no ball. Okay, while they're getting a ball, let me just close my door. Okay, there we go. We're back. Yeah. So, ball found. And they're going to take the throw-in. Dance with the Devil by Immortal Technique. Yeah, I had only a little bit to listen to it. I'll listen to it more in depth, Kabir, but I liked, I'll have to look at the lyrics one for it. I just listened to the music video, maybe like the first minute or so of it, because I just listened to it right before this started. So that's why I just listened to the tune, you know, a bit more. I'll have to listen to the lyrics, so when, of course, I have more free time in between this stream and the next one, possibly. And Dortmund just mopping up that defensive little play there. Defensively, Dortmund is a sound team in this tournament, but attacking-wise, not the best by far. I mean, if it wasn't for Williams in the Sundowns game, Dortmund would have 1 goal, I think, in that game. And here's a chance for Ulsan Hyundai taking the shot from outside the box, saved by Kobel. Kobel carrying BBB in that, you know, area inside the box. He is so good, Gregor Kobel. What a catch. And the Fluminense Sundowns players are emerging out of the tunnel. The story would scar you for the rest of your life. Okay, well, sounds interesting. I'll have to go have a look at it. There is a severe thunderstorm in France. Oh, well, stay safe, not so chap. Hopefully, you don't get affected too badly by it. It's coming towards you. Oh, well, hopefully, you know, it dissipates maybe before it reaches you. But yeah, definitely the thunderstorms in France can be bad. I can remember that for sure. And here's a pass by Gurasi, just cut back poorly there by, who was that cut that back? I think that was Job. Just not the best cutback from him. That's a severe thunderstorm warning. Okay, I see. Yeah, hopefully it's not too bad. Sundowns making a substitution, so Mokoena is coming off, and on is coming the likes of Adams. They're coming on here. But yeah, let's see how Sundowns can, you know, really answer Fluminense and get into the round 16. You came back, but only for like 2 minutes. No problem, Ion, no problem. 2 minutes is great. Ulsan Hyundai with a pretty strong counter chance here on the left side. This is going to be Ulsan bringing the ball forward. It's now going to be played, and that's Kobel just cleaning that up nice and easy. And here is the Fluminense Sundowns game starting in 3, 2, 1. And kickoff. There we go. On point. On point for that kickoff there. There is going to be a referee stop here in the other game. Do I prefer the Huz or the Bruz? Brotherly Huz. Yeah, the Brotherly Huz, you know. Something happened to this referee. I don't know what it is. The female referee in the BBB game has just stopped to equip something to them. I have no idea what they're equipping. I think it's a shoulder guard that's fallen off. Someone else can educate me what that is, but yeah, maybe a tracker or something for their arms. I don't know. And your sleep cycle is cooked, and you have school in like a month. You know, get back on form, Ion. Get back in form for the sleep cycle. Yeah, Cobalt's been given the ball once again here. Just from that. Now, in the Fluminense Sundowns game, it is going to be Sundowns just controlling possession again. What they do best is controlling possession, of course. Brilliant at it. Anthony Taylor gives a free kick to Sundowns because there is a foul by Fluminense on one of the Sundowns players. I said the brotherly huzz. I said it, bro. Skip back, bro. I promise you I said it. The brotherly huzz. For certain. And it's now going to be now for Williams. Just passing over to the left side there. It's going to be Lunga. Lunga's been amazing, by the way. As always, getting that, you know, on FootMob, he's got a 7.1 rating. FootMob ratings, don't trust him too much, of course, but he is just so good in that left-back spot for Sundowns. Really a crucial player. Same with Mado, honestly, except for that, you know, own goal. Mado has been brilliant. And that was a close chance for Dortmund conceding another there. And it looks like that Sundowns have just awarded themselves here a corner. Yes, Dortmund close to conceding, by the way. Didn't really get finish that. But yeah, they were very close. But luckily, Cobalt came to the rescue. Like he is again. Sundowns with the corner. It actually looks like it didn't even touch for a corner. So Sundowns might have got a free corner there from the referee. I'm pretty sure this is looking like it. But yeah, can they utilize this one to get a goal? Here we go. Can we get a live sub count? Well, I don't have the live sub counter anymore at the moment. I used to have it. But yeah, we're at 5,295. So whoever subs up, you know, 5 more subs we need to 5.3k. Yeah, I can get one that works, but I just took it off from the streams at the moment, you know, because I felt like it took up some room. And this is going to be now... who is better in both matches, Yannick? So in the Dortmund match, of course, it is Borussia Dortmund. Very, very strong team in this match, it looks like. Joe Bellingham's really been so impactful for them. For the Sundowns Fluminense match, it is indeed Sundowns who is a stronger team in terms of possessional build-up play. And so, but Fluminense deadly on the counter, which is what they're trying to do here. They haven't had any counter chances yet, but we will see if they get some. Yellow card for Nmencha in the Dortmund game there. Just an unnecessary yellow fouls. Ulsan's player, Felix Nmencha. Smash like for yellow cards. And this is going to be now Sundowns playing the ball from the back. A little nice 1-2-3 there. I have teams I'm supporting. I have Real Madrid as the main team I support in this tournament because they are my team. And then, of course, since I live in Saudi, SPL football, I'd love to see it go to round 16. So, Al Hilal, you know, just a little bit. But, of course, my main team I support from SPL is Al Nassr, Cristiano, CR7. Rest of the games, I'm neutral. I'm hoping that Sundowns can get through, though, because they've just been such a delight to watch, to be honest. Oh, these ones? Yeah, no, just neutral commentation for the rest, Yannick. But yeah, I would like to see Sundowns through, but really, we have to keep it neutral here, you know, providing a service to you guys in the commentation analysis points. This is Adeyemi now for a chance for Dortmund, and it looks like it's going to be a free kick here just outside the box. Free kick given, yellow card given to the Ulsan player there. And this is going to be Sundowns. Predictions for both matches. I think Dortmund 3-0. And I think Sundowns 1-0. I think Sundowns 1-0 against Fluminense. For sure. They need to get a win here, Sundowns. So it's going to be crucial for them. And there is a chance for Sundowns. It's going to be a corner for them, just headed away by the Fluminense defense there. Freitas just letting that one go straight out there. It's actually been run out there by, I think that was Fabio running out to try and collect that with his gloves. But yeah, Freitas just goes and lets that one loose. And it's going to be a corner. Corner for both games. Free kick for the Dortmund game, of course. Basically like a corner. It's in the same position. But yeah, both. How's your goat Thiago Silva doing? Thiago is He's been not playing, actually. Surprisingly, Thiago Silva is on the bench. So, yeah, unfortunate for him. I was going to say, I thought he wasn't playing. I went and looked there. But, yeah, Ignacio's playing instead of him. And also Freitas in the defense there for Fluminense. Surprised, actually, to be honest. I would have thought Thiago Silva would be playing. There's a cross from Dortmund, and it goes out. Yeah, guessing they're resting him. Which, I mean, again, a little bit of a risky play here from Fluminense. Because if Thiago Silva is rested and Fluminense loses game, then Sundowns will go through and Dortmund will go through. So, yeah, I'm surprised they're not playing a stronger team. But because, especially since Sundowns have been dominating against Fluminense, 71% possession to 29% possession. Sundowns 330 accurate passes, 90% accuracy, whereas Fluminense 117 passes, 79% accuracy, only in the 51st minute as well. And as well, Fluminense 3 shots, none on target, no big chances, whereas Sundowns 4 shots, 3 on target, 1 big chance. So again, very surprised by, some of Fluminense's play here. But, Thiago could probably come on in the 60th, 70th minute, have a, very fresh, well-structured centre-back, especially in some crucial games like this. We could see him come on for sure. Maybe he's tired after the last game. Yeah, he's definitely, 40-year-old. Don't expect, too much. He's 40 or 41. I think he's 40. Let me just make sure. Thiago Silva is 40 years old, yeah. Turning 41 this year, actually. Yeah, definitely he needs a rest for sure. He played 2 games, whole 90 minutes, 2 games. So a lot to ask for from a player like him who's, trying so hard. Also, Sundowns very quick in terms of play. So, they need some fast centre-back to play in this strong heat, And here is Dortmund on the right side for their game. Dortmund just trying to find a way through here. That is a poor ball from Dortmund. And it's kept in, luckily. Young Kuto. And out by Young Kuto. It's going to be a goal kick for Ulsan Hyundai. Ulsan Hyundai can also still, I think, they can't get in. Ulsan Hyundai cannot get into the round of 16. But they can prevent Dortmund from getting into the round of 16. Silva has never really needed pace, even against fast players. He's just so amazing positionally. Yeah, and I feel like that's the same with Ramos as well. Ramos in the Monterrey game was so good in the positional play, He stopped the 2v1 by himself, where he was the one. And, just so good. Here's substitutions for Dortmund. Mencha, Adeyemi, and Bellingham all coming off. And on 3 players here, it's going to be, let's see who's coming on. Sundowns on an attack, by the way. Brandt, Duranville, and they actually skipped up the final substitution there. Maximilian Bayer. Bayer. Very hard to say Bayer's name there. And Sundowns still in possession. Yeah, but I feel like Thiago Silva, Ramos, Pepe, all the goats of sort of positional defense. It's very good. Pepe, I think, a bit more on pace. Yeah, regardless. Yeah, Ramos was rather fast, but, current Ramos, he's not as fast anymore as he used to be, but he's for sure, it shows that the positional IQ of a defender, that very good positional IQ. Same with Thiago Silva, always showing that positional IQ. We saw it in the Fluminense previous game, really, against, who was Ulsan Hyundai, where, Ulsan came back, and then, Fluminense came back. There was so many stops from Thiago Silva, so many clearances, always head in the right place at the right time for the header clearance. So, yeah, brilliant from Thiago Silva, one of the legends of football, of course. And this is going to go back to Gregor Kobel, just passing over to the left side there to his Dortmund teammate. That is going to be a play through to Svensson. And out for a throw-in for Ulsan Hyundai. All you need to do is see a compilation of Silva's goal line clearances to know his position, his next level. Yeah, for sure. I might actually take a look at some of those as well, because, Thiago Silva is just so good. Ulsan with a chance. Oh, that was very close for Ulsan Hyundai to get back in this game here. I mean, they have nothing to play for except for knocking Dortmund out of the tournament, I guess. If we saw Fluminense Sundowns go through, even through their game, that would be pretty crazy. But yeah, This is now Ulsan still with the ball. Just a little chip over to the left side of the attack there. Just a cross coming back. Think of like 4 for Chelsea off the top of my head, and he wasn't here for long. Yeah, I know. That's, you know, definitely Thiago Silva, even in the, the previous game, he did so many. He did one. I think there was one off the goal line clearance from Thiago Silva. He did a ton of header clearances in general, but yeah, off the goal line, I think there was one. Sundowns with a 3v4. Bad from them. That is not great. Not great from them, unfortunately. Sundowns were great, but yeah, that 3v4 was messed up there. They are still the dominating side in this game. Of course, Fluminense aren't really playing possessional football, more counter-attack, but Sundowns, you know, you expect them to be the dominant side with how they've been playing. You know, possessional football is their strong suit. Of course, they have, in terms of possession, 71% possession in this game. And this is a chance for Dortmund. Dortmund trying to find a cross there to Grassi, and that goes straight out. Actually, Svensson manages to keep that one in, luckily, and that's going to go all the way back to now, I think that's Yankuto, and it's just lost. Now Ulsan have a counter-attack here. It's a 2v3, and it is given up. Not great. And that chance for Fluminense there, I just looked there on the replay. Arias ball in, and I have no idea how Cano hit the post there, and it just blasted off. Absolutely insane shot from Fluminense there from Cano. Insane. Some of these non-Euro, non-South American teams have really shown up. You know, I was expecting European, South American dominance. Yeah, you know, I'm surprised, you know, Sundowns showing up this great. Real respect to them. Their fans dancing in the crowd there, doing the samba. Brilliant. I really do respect that. As well, I was expecting a bit more from Al Hilal, to be honest. I think that they were a bit unlucky with Inzaghi coming, you know, too late for them. And as well, not having a striker would have affected them a lot. That's what I was expecting a bit more from them. But yeah, for sure, they were strong against Salzburg. They were just unlucky that Salzburg was playing Park the Bus. And they were, you know, shooting a ton. I think it was like 30 shots or so. How did that not go in for Fluminense? You know, it looks like that Sundowns are very lucky here in terms of play. Very lucky. Substitution possibly for Sundowns coming on very soon. And the ball goes out for Ulsan Hyundai. It's going to be their throw-in. Just waiting for both games to restart here. One's got an injury. The Sundowns game has an injury here. It looks like this player might be subbed off. It actually is looking like it. 2 substitutions for Sundowns going to be coming on here. Now the Ulsan Dortmund game has continued. Al Hilal can still go through Salzburg. I actually think that Al Hilal will do better against Pachuca than Salzburg, just by the fact that Salzburg are playing Park the Bus. Pachuca, you know, very, very attacking, aggressive side. That's where I think Al Hilal can get the better of them, because, you know, we saw against Real Madrid. Real Madrid went attacking against Al Hilal, and they're actually forced to go defensively because Al Hilal's so strong in that attack and possessional sense. Just, you know, very unfortunate they're versing a Park the Bus team, I feel like, in the group stage. For sure, I think if they had versed, you know, a team like Palmeiras, a team like, you know, Inter Miami, all very attacking teams, I think they would have gone through. I mean, they've beat Inter Miami before with the C team, but regardless, I do think if they had, you know, that type of team that they're reversing, they would have gone with the 3 points there. But yeah, Salzburg, very defensive. Very, you know, playing similar to how Fluminense are playing currently. This might actually be a problem for Sundowns. We might see a similar problem that Sundowns are going to face in this game, where Fluminense playing very conservative counter-attack football. Sundowns playing similar to Al Hilal, where they have the stats that are showing they're better, but they're not going to get the result here. They'll get 0-0 or just a goal conceded against them late on, you know. That's how I can see it going. And this is going to be a ball out on the left side here for Sundowns. If Al Hilal win versus Pachuca, then Salzburg need a win versus Real Madrid to stay in. So I think Hilal will go through. Yeah, for sure. I think Madrid, because, of course, Kylian Mbappe coming back for the Salzburg game. I think it's over for Salzburg. To be honest, I think that Pachuca will lose to Hilal just because they'll be a bit more desperate, you know. I can see Hilal coming through second, versing either City or Juventus, and Madrid going through. They are my predictions still. I'm still confident in my predictions. Just because, of course, Kylian will smooth out that attack. I do think he'll be great in the attack now. You know, Kylian, Vinny, Jude, all getting back on form. Jude and Vinny especially. Kylian was never really off form. Hopefully he's not off form now because of that gastrointestinal, I will say that. I don't know if he's going to start as a starter or a sub. We'll have to see what Xabi Alonso suggests for him. Just because he's, you know, might still have a stomachache a little bit. Kylian a bit sus there, getting a stomachache, you know, the first 2 games of the tournament. A little bit sus. Kobel, long ball, onto the left side here for Dortmund. Just given away to Ulsan. Now it's going to be Ulsan Hyundai. Just giving it away. Now it's Dortmund's chance. On this left side here. Dortmund bringing it through with pace. There's a shot, and it's just to the side netting. Not a goal there for Dortmund. Very, very close. And that was actually a very, very good shot there by Julien Duranville. Very good. Brilliant shot. Just high shot power. Chance of Sundowns in this game as well. We've got Lunga just passing it over now. And it's going to be offside. Anthony Taylor calls offside. It's going to be a corner for Dortmund. Is Gittins on? Let's take a look here. Brandt, Bayer, and Duranville on. Gittins is still a substitute here. Is he even a sub? I don't think he's on the sub list. Let's have a look. Sabitzer. Yeah, Gittins isn't on the sub list for Dortmund. I'm surprised. Yeah. Hi, Yazid. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well, Yazid. And thanks for tuning in, bro. Really appreciate it. And cross coming in for Dortmund, and it's just caught by Yo. I think he's going to Chelsea, yeah, for sure. Fabrizio said it was close to a green light. There was actually a transfer that just happened during the halftime. I'll tell you what it was, guys. Let me go to the live. Here we go here. There was a transfer that happened. Arsenal got a new player. I don't know who it is. Let's have a look here. Someone joined. It's this guy from Denmark. I don't know who. It's a midfielder. So Arsenal new player. Let's see if Fabrizio said anything else. Ronaldo 2-year contract extension finished. Yeah, the player is Christian Nordgaard. So yeah, Ronaldo 2-year contract extension. W's for that one. Yeah, Nordgaard, yeah. Also, Sesko, close to going to Arsenal because he actually did start following them about an hour ago on Instagram, so I can assume that's happening. For AC Milan, Samuel Ricci is going to be joining most likely as a new player. Modric to AC Milan. Here we go. It's occurred. So that's, yeah, sorry, rest in peace, Modric, for going to AC Milan. You'll be missed. And also Atleti have signed Johnny Cardoso from Real Betis. You're back. How has the second half of the Dortmund game been? Pretty much the same, where Dortmund have been bringing the ball up forward. Olsen get a clearance and it's a counter-attack for them, and then it's just silenced by like Anton, Gregor, Kobel or something like that. There is an injury on the field here for Fluminense in the Sundowns game. Also, Pogba and Ansu Fati to Monaco. Here we go. Yeah, it's because of Odegaard. No doubt. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Pogba and Ansu Fati both to Monaco. Here we go. It's confirmed. Monaco starting to build a good squad here for Ligue 1. And I think they're in the Champions League as well. Right? I think they're in the Champions League. Let's see Ligue 1. Let's have a look here. Yeah, they're in the Champions League. But yeah, Pogba back. That is brilliant. Can't wait to see him play. And this both teams just having a bit of a break here. I think there's a injury break for the Sundowns Fluminense game, and for the Dortmund game, it looks like there's just a pause and play for a second. Going to restart any second, I feel like, though. Yeah, there is a substitute coming on for Dortmund. It looks like it's going to be Chukwuemeka who's coming on. Or did I say... Well, let me see. Who is that coming on there? Looks like... Sorry. Yeah, Chukwuemeka. And this is going to be the ball for Joe. The other game, Sundowns versus Fluminense, has restarted as well, guys. It's going to be now Ulsan Hyundai with the ball. And it looks like as well for the Sundowns Fluminense game. Fluminense get a free kick here. And voting has started. Make sure to vote up, guys. Let me know who you're voting for. Play.fifa.com/bottom. Vote up your... that's not the actual correct thing. Wait, let me delete that message. For some reason, my M key didn't work. Play.fifa.com/POTM. Don't know why my M key wasn't working there, but it is now. Vote up your player of the match. Joe just continues saving. Here's two substitutions. Kenobi and Hercules for Fluminense coming off for Keno and Bernal. Both of them coming on here to replace. But yeah, let me know who you're voting for each match, guys, in the chat. I think I'll vote for Dortmund. I don't want to say Gurasi, maybe. He's just been so good on the attack. Job can't get it because he's subbed off. Maybe Svensson. Svensson, not enough credit. Is it not Spottum now? Superior player of the match. What? I don't know. What is that joke, by the way? Why is it superior player of the match? Why isn't it just like Potham or Mottom again? Didn't we use that man of the match as well? Like, you can have Wattam for the women's teams, and then you just have Mottom for the men's teams. I don't think it, like, I thought it would be like that, but no. Kind of weird, but yeah, now it's Spottum. Spottum the difference. But yeah, I think I'll be voting Svensson, just because he got the goal. He's been brilliant on the left side. Kobel didn't get enough credit for the previous game. He should have actually got player of the match for Dortmund's previous one. Not that one, sorry. Maybe there was one before. I think it was the first game of this round. He did a double save against Fluminense. Then for Sundowns, I'm going to vote Lunger. Spot him and swat him, depending on the gender. Yeah, exactly. And for... Yeah, Sundowns, definitely Lunger. I'll be voting player of the match, or Arias. It really just between both of those guys. But Lunger, just so good for Sundowns. He is so crucial. And there is a long ball there by Williams to try and find the forwards there for Sundowns. And it's just going to be cleared back down by Fluminense and then cleared down by Sundowns. Here's a chance for Ulsan Hyundai in the box, and then it's cleared away by Dortmund. And now it's going to be on this left side, a pass through to Svensson. Sorry, Ludwigsson. Svensson's from Sweden, right? Ludwigsson's also from Sweden. Sweden teammates here, international teammates. And Williams collects the ball for the Sundowns match. Nice, easy collection. You've made it to 24%. W's, Ion. W's. So, now you can enjoy in peace, you know. Let's go. There is going to be a substitutional break here for BVB. Yeah, Chukwuemeka's coming on. And the other player coming on looks to be... I think that is going to be... Azul, is it? No. It's going to be Reina. Reina's coming on. Sundowns with possession. They've still had the most possession in this match, Sundowns. 65% possession to 35%. And still Sundowns with the ball. There's a chance. There's a very good chance for Sundowns. Still on the attack here. Sundowns in the box. Poor pass. Mado trying to win it. And it's going to be a throw-in for Fluminense. Free kick for Ulsan Hyundai in their game. Just seeing there was a little bit of an argument on the pitch side there. Reina returns to the US. Yes, he does. And boring matches? No, not really. There's been a bit of intensity in the Sundowns Fluminense match. Not as good as Group A's ones, though, for sure. Not as good as Group A's. Group A's was the best one. Referee Anthony Taylor just calming down the Fluminense bench because they are getting a little bit rowdy. He is calming them down there. Also calming down some of these Fluminense players and Sundowns players. I think the heat's getting to them in terms of arguments. Dortmund with possession here. Looks like that Sundowns might make another substitution very soon. Fluminense free kick going down the field there. And it's going to be collected by No, here's a chance for Fluminense. There's a shot. And it is mopped up brilliantly by Lunga. Insanely good defense from him. That's why he is the player of the match. Vote up Lunga, guys. Vote him up. Absolutely carrying every single time. See, it was Labusa for that tackle, but Lunga was also there on the other tackle there. But Lunga should be voted up as a defender for the player of the match. He just doesn't get enough credit for the other games as well. Spot this man, yeah. And Clicks, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I actually did think that was Lunga. He had a very similar facial structure to him. I would give Svensson Modem so far. Yeah, for the Dortmund match, right? Yeah. So far, not just for the goal, but also all-round play. Yeah, that's what I was actually saying. I was saying all-round play on the left side. Very underrated Svensson. Deserves the Modem. I wouldn't give it Garassi because he's been wasteful. Yeah, for sure. I wasn't going to give it Garassi either. He did a header before it just hit the goalie in the middle, right? He didn't even mark that in a specific position. Wasn't great from him. But yeah, Svensson's just been brilliant. And it looks like that Svensson might be subbed off here. I don't know. There's a cooling break. Or maybe they're just replaying the goal. I don't know. They usually replay those when they're being subbed off. But there is a water break in both games here. Getting close to the end, the Sundowns fans are getting happy that if they can get a last-minute winner here, it's good for them. Good to go. Who's the spot so far, guys? Superior player of the tournament. Superior player of the tournament so far, probably... Who would it be? Olise. 100% Olise. 100% Mikel Olise. Didn't even really need time to think about them because he is just... Olise is by far the best player of this tournament. On stats, most goals and assists, most chances created, really, I think, as well. He's just brilliant on the attack, brilliant on the defense. What more do you want from a guy who literally, nonchalant like him? Hi, Zed, Clicks' brother. W's, shout out to you guys. Yeah, I agree, Olise for sure. Yeah, I can't really think of anyone else at the moment. No one else has been as standout as Michael Olise. But yeah. I can check maybe. Let's check our players that have been performing so far in this tournament. Yildiz is the most goals. Nah, he's tied with Olise with most goals. Olise goals and assists is 5. Auckland goalkeeper. Yeah, Garrow. Yeah. Garrow's been a W, honestly. He really carried Auckland. Player of the tournament for him. I mean, he's out now, but... they could award it to him for his heroics. Another player that you could definitely see game player of the tournament is going to be Kvaratskhelia. Brilliant. I feel like that if Nuno Mendes gets it, it'll really help his Ballon d'Or case as well. So hopefully he can get that one and start, turning up Nuno Mendes, especially in the final if he puts on a big performance. Also, there is a substitution here for both Sundowns and Ulsan Hyundai. So for Sundowns, there is going to be the substitution occurring of number 38, which is going to be, if we have a look here, number 38. Who is that? Peter Schalil. He was so good barring the 10-0 in the 30 minutes or so when he got battered by Benfica. Yeah, I don't think he was playing in the 10-0 game. I think that was Tracy, the other goalkeeper. And yeah, before he got battered by Benfica in the first half, he was amazing. In the Boca game, he was so good as well. So definitely he's got quality. Yeah, but Tracy's the one who conceded 10. So there's a substitution as well for Fluminense. Lima is coming on now. And Lucas Ribeiro is coming off for Sundowns as well, replaced by Scholel. For substitutions for this other game here, the Dortmund Ulsan Hyundai game, double Lee substitution. So 2 Lees are coming on, and in their place, we don't yet see who they are being subbed off for. Subs haven't been updated here. Lee is subbed on for Bojanic, and the other Lee is subbed on for Eric Samuel Carrera Farias. And this is going to be Sundowns on the side here. Mado just taking the ball out by accident. And Dortmund's game, they're just really playing with possession. 9 minutes left for Dortmund's game. I think there'll be about 5 minutes additional. For the Sundowns Fluminense game, also 5 minutes additional, just because of the cooling breaks. There is a foul here. And it looks like that one of Fluminense's players is down. Looks like Arias is down. Also, one of Sundowns players was also down there. And that's going to be Mado passing back to the defense there. Sorry, just waiting for anything to happen. There's a shot from goal from Dortmund. Saved by Joe. Both games are just build-up play there. And there was a stop, of course, on the Sundowns one. But yeah, then we randomly get this Dortmund chance here. Shot on goal. Water breaks signings. Okay, yeah. Well, just finished then, luckily, so we didn't waste any more time. Lol. Yeah. Again, yeah. My brain, sometimes I just think I have dementia, but yeah. Definitely forget about that. This is going to be BBB on the side here. Looks like that... Who's going to be taking this one? Svensson's going to be taking the corner for BBB. Svensson, who should get the player of the match. Cross coming in from Svensson. And the ball is just cleared away by Ulsan Hyundai. And it looks like there is a foul by the Fluminense player. Let's have a look here. Is this a foul? Nah, it's not. There's a dive there by Sundowns player there to, get a little check by Anthony Taylor. No foul given. So Anthony Taylor is fair there for that one. And this is going to be now with the ball. Ulsan Hyundai and Sundowns get possession back from their game. Smash the like for possession. Sundowns now passing out to the right side here. This is going to be Mado. Mado, through ball, just meets no one. Now it's Fluminense. Sundowns win back possession quickly. Sundowns back. And it's going to be... Also, another brilliant save by Joe, by the way. He has been clutching up for Ulsan Hyundai. You could argue Joe, player of the match. Literally been so clutch, the goalkeeper there for Ulsan. Saving so many potential goals. Brilliant from him. Sundowns near, hurry up for a goal. 10 minutes left, with 5 minutes additional, most likely. They need to hurry here. Through ball, just trying to pass around here. And there is going to be a substitution here for what looks to be Ulsan Hyundai. Number 66 coming off, who is going to be, of course, Trojak. And on is coming Yul. Free kick for Sundowns on the attacking half. Towards goal, potentially. Do you guys think that Sundowns can get a goal? Or do you think Fluminense will get the goal? Let me know in the chat right now. Sundowns with this potentially goal scoring free kick. Not from this free kick, I mean in general. If you think Sundowns can get this one over the line. They just need a win here. All they need is a win. They're through. Cross coming in. Header. Just misses for Sundowns. And that is going to be a throw-in. It's going to be a throw-in for Fluminense. Anthony Taylor says that is a throw-in for Fluminense. Got some time for some music. Maybe after the match, possibly. I think I have like about 5 or so minutes. Yeah, so for sure I'll have some time for music after the match. No problems. Ion. Okay, this is Sundowns ball again. Just passing around here. There's a through ball trying to find that left side where Lunga is. Try Scooby D4. No way. I'm trying that. Nah. If you were serious, though, that would be a different story, of course. Ulsan Hyundai in attack. Sundowns just trying to play possessionally through. What time is it by you now? For me, it is 11:46 p.m. So the next set of matches we are streaming are at 4 a.m. For me. But yeah, it's about to be 12. These matches end at like 12 a.m. So, yeah. That's why I'm sleeping during the day. And this is going to be now Sundowns still trying to find some possession. Almost given away for a break on from Fluminense. But yeah, just back. Don't you dare do that again. Yeah, don't you dare do that again, Ion, bro. I'm so stupid. Skibidi Toilet is a classic. Skibidi Toilet is not a classic. Skibidi Toilet is a disgrace to humankind. A few times Duranville got the ball. He looks sharp. Yeah, on that left side. And he's definitely been, you know, pushing for a second there for Dortmund. Definitely, for sure. Next stream is at 4 a.m. Yeah, there is going to be a dog walk stream, though. Don't be confused. There will be a dog walk stream. It'll be, you know, at like 1 a.m. my time. So, yeah. And Dortmund win back. Here is a chance for Sundowns. It's going to be a free kick for Fluminense. Dortmund on this right side. Duransville trying to keep that one in. He keeps it in. Duransville. Through ball. Svensson. Midnight your time, cool. Sorry. I mean, you know, usually they're at this time, the dog walk stream, or a bit before. But, yeah, it's just been because of the matches that they've been later. And this is now going to be for Dortmund. Dino dog stream? Yes, dog stream, yes. Do I prefer Fluminense or Sundowns? Really, well, meant to be neutral, but I gotta say I've been really enjoying Sundowns. No bad things to Fluminense because I've been neutral throughout this whole commentation. And of course, I just would love to see, you know, Sundowns get through just because they've been trying so hard. Their team looks like it's quality. Definitely, you know, a very enjoyable team to watch. And it looks like there's going to be a substitution here for Fluminense, a double change. 1 a.m. your time means 4 a.m. your time. I'll try and dine. Okay, well, again, sorry, guys. It's so late for some of you. But, yeah, it's just how it has to be for now. It should change next week when the round of 16 starts because the matches will be at 7 p.m. If Sundowns grab a late winner, Dortmund could get eliminated. Yeah, for sure. No, Fluminense will get eliminated. Dortmund have to lose their match to get eliminated. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Yeah. As it stands, Dortmund are first with 7 points. Fluminense 5 points with the draw. Sundowns 4 points with the draw. And Ulsan 0 points. So if Sundowns were to win, it would be 7-6-4-0 as the table there. This is going to be a Dortmund corner. Borussia Dortmund. 4 additional minutes. There's going to be about, the same amount for the Sundowns match. So 8 minutes around, you could say, for this Sundowns match in additional time. So they really need to push here. They need to push for a corner. They need to push for a set piece. Free kick. There is a, check here on this injured Sundowns player. And it's going to be now Dortmund. Wonder if we see any foxes again on the dogwood stream today. Yeah, I actually think we saw a lot there because, it was so late at night. So there's no, people walking around. The foxes are very shy of humans. So they don't really come out during the day. And they're also nocturnal. So, yeah, I think that is why we saw a lot. Usually we don't go out that late. So that's why, of course, we saw, more than usual. And this is going to be a free kick here for... I think it's going to be a free kick for Fluminense, yeah. Some real music, though, is Suno by Tanvir Evan. You reviewed, 2 songs of him. I think you like it. Yeah, I did. Tanvir Evan was good. I'll go and review another one of his songs then, I guess. I'll do it maybe off the stream, then we can do it on the stream, maybe. It depends. And this is going to be a throw-in for Sundowns. The Sundowns fans praying that the extra time is enough to get this over. They've been cheering that they really want to get this one over the line. Kabir, I sleep during the day, during the Club World Cup. We're doing every single Club World Cup game, and I mean every single one. No slacking off, Even if I'm on an aeroplane during one of the games, I'll stream it on the aeroplane. That's how dedicated I am to this one. I don't care if other people in the aeroplane hear me. I'll still stream it. Maybe you stream 5 minutes more this stream to review the song. Okay, yeah, no problem, Ayan. There's going to be a yellow card here for someone. I think it's the Fluminense bench getting a yellow card. And there's going to be a free kick here for Borussia Dortmund. And this is going to be a cross for Dortmund. It looks like that Checo Emeka is going to be tagging this one. Respect and love to you because I know this time is difficult, especially... Not really. I mean, I've been enjoying it, to be honest. Airplane stream is going to be guided. Yeah, I mean, even if there's no match during the airplane, I'll still stream on it, to be honest, because I think it'll be cool. First experience, just hope the Wi-Fi isn't too bad on the airplane. Hope it's enough to stabilize even if it's a 144p stream, I don't care. As long as we can stabilize an audio connection and some sort of video. And Dortmund trying to win that in the box. It's just given away, and it's now Ulsan's ball. Sundowns. Let's see how much extra time they're going to have here. 30 seconds of regular. Probably 4 or 5 minutes. Only legend knowing this Flyer deal. Yes. Flyer deal is not the airline I'm going to be taking for the next one, though. Because they only do short trips, I think. And this is going to be... Their plane was good, though, I got to say. I was actually very surprised by that. I didn't think it would be great. But, yeah, it was brilliant. 8 additional minutes for Sundowns fans to hope that they can get a goal here. I mean, that is just splendid for them. They need the 8 additional because at the moment, it's still going to be a 0-0. We have seen Fluminense play basically park the bus for half the game. So, yeah. So we're talking about that Dance of the Devil by More Technique song review. Yeah, we'll do both. We'll do both. We'll do the song that Ian suggested and the song you suggested, Kabir. 100%. I know the late winners here for Sundowns. We can see it. A late winner in general. Who am I going to give the superior player of the match? I think for Sundowns has to be Lunga. Has to be in that game. Lunga or Ignacio's also been very good, I got to say as well. But yeah, Lunga has just been... He is so underrated, genuinely. A left back that does the attack, who does the shots, who does the defense. He does everything for this Sundowns team, so definitely for sure. I'm surprised. I would have thought it would be goalkeeper heroics today for the Sundown Fluminense match. Didn't expect Joe to be the goalkeeper with the heroics there for the Ulsan Dortmund match. Oh, who did it get given to in the Dortmund game? I'm not too sure. I think it was Svensson. It's about the story. Listen to it after everything is done. Yes, for sure, Kabir. I'll listen to it. Of course, I can't play it on the mic. I'll have to listen to my ear like that. I'll tell you if I like it or not. Because if I play on the mic, I'll get copyright striked. But yeah, it looks like that Svensson got the spot'em. Either Svensson or Joe. We'll have to see who's getting it. Yeah, Daniel Svensson got spot'em. Yep. 100%. He got it now. It says his name on the screen there. So now there is a chance here for Fluminense to waste a little bit more time. Here he's reviewed. Shuno by him via Evan. Try Ovi Man by him full song or else you'll hate it. Okay. Ovi Man. There's an attacking free kick for Fluminense. If they score this one, they stay in. Only one game now as well, guys, because that Dortmund game ended. So let's just reset that. Let's hide that one. If we go... Which one is it? Score 1, yeah. So, one game remaining. Also, why did I... Yeah, I hit the wrong one there. Sorry, my bad. There we go. And it's going to be Arias. They are just wasting time here, Fluminense. They're not really trying to score. They're actually just trying to hold the ball in the corner there. That is going to be a goal kick for Sundowns. Here's a very good chance for them because they've got a couple of players upfield. Williams going to be taking. Arias is going to be time wasting with that dive. There's no way you got injured there, bro, Arias. You literally did not even get touched. Nah, that is not an injury. That is called a complete and utter dive. I want to see Mamelodi Sundowns progress in the tournament, but again, diehard Brazil fan. Yeah, for sure, it's a difficult one because, you know, Sundowns play such enjoyable football, but so do Fluminense, you know, so really I'm happy with either one. I was rooting for the underdogs because Sundowns are the underdogs, but of course, yeah, respect to both teams, really. Big respect to them. And this is going to be a free kick here for Fluminense. They're close to finishing this one. They keep diving. I mean, it's a dirty way to finish it off, just continually diving and time wasting, but it is what it is, you know. If you let Fluminense get the ball, they're going to waste time. And, of course, Anthony Taylor, the best referee to time waste for, 100%, because he will give the free kick without even a doubt in his mind. And Fluminense bringing it to the corner once again. Now it's Sundowns. Big chance for them. There is a very good run. And that might be a foul for Sundowns. It looks like there's going to be a yellow card here for one of the Fluminense players. It is going to be a foul. 8 minutes of overtime. Yep, 8 minutes in total just because of the amount of time wasting and cooling breaks. They had, I think, like 4 water breaks or so. Yeah, that is a bad foul there for Fluminense. Just shoves him straight into the commentator's box. What the heck is that? Bro shoved him into the commentator's seat there. Pitch side seat for them. Cross coming in by Sundowns. Here's a chance. Just playing out to the left side here. Lunga. Cross. Just misses everyone. It's going to be a corner. Sundowns corner with about 3 minutes remaining of this game. 2 minutes about now. Yeah, wow. And I know, right? Insane. 3 minutes, sorry. Give me back. Let me just watch until the end. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Here we go. Can this be a goal? Sundowns have it in their palms of their hands here if they can get this header on target. Anthony Taylor just saying something's happening here in the box. Cross coming in for the corner. That was very wide. That was very, very wide. Long-range shot. That was completely useless. Don't know who did that long-range shot there, but that was the most useless thing I've ever seen in my life. Now it's Arias, who is going to probably just bring this to the corner. One by Sundowns. Continued play. Wasted by Sundowns immediately. They're starting to do this thing where they waste possession. There's a free kick for Fluminense. It looks like it's going to be over here. Yeah, yellow card coming out for Lethalaku. Again, it looks like it's over. Because this free kick will be as much time wasted as possible. The coach is saying to the Fluminense players to calm down. Yeah, respect. Respect. And this is going to be a free kick for Fluminense. They only have to survive 2 more minutes here, Fluminense. Only 2 more minutes, and they can make this one through. Can they do it? Or can Sundowns manage to grasp something in the palms of their hands in this very end of this match here? Late drama. This is the first match we've really seen late drama in, because, to be honest, the other matches haven't really provided such a, tense situation up to this point. Still about, 2 minutes of extra time. If it's a tie, what happens? Fluminense get through. They get through by 1 point. But yeah, if Sundowns win, they get over Fluminense. No, that's not how it works. It's still the group stage. If it's a tie for round of 16, that's how it works. Yeah, the 5 penalty kicks. But yeah, if it's a tie, Fluminense do get through. That's why they're trying to waste as much time as possible. They're bringing the ball to the corner and just holding it there. It is a dirty way to play, but, they're doing it on purpose. Arias there, just doing his duty for the team. Yeah, it's the group stage. And it's going to be a throw-in here for Fluminense. Great, yeah, exactly. Great control and strength from Arias there to win that one. And it's going to be a free kick for Sundowns. They better hurry up and take this. There's no time. There's about, 20 seconds left maximum. 5 seconds of regular, additional time that's listed on the clock here. And Anthony Taylor calls full time. And it's going to be Sundowns going out and Fluminense staying in there. They played Park the Bus the whole match, Fluminense, and then they played, delay at the start. Anthony Taylor, actually a pretty poor job there because there was about, still 3 minutes of wasting time in there. So really should have been, another additional 2 or 3 minutes. I mean, it's up to the referee in the end. He did decide that. No hate against Anthony Taylor there, except that he does an awful job every time. But there we go. Sundowns 0, Fluminense 0, and that is going to be the end of this match for Sundowns. Group F has been officially finished with Dortmund first at 7 points, Fluminense second with 5 points, Sundowns third with 4 points, and Ulsan Hyundai last with 0 points. And it looks like if we go to the knockout stages here, that Dortmund will be versing someone from 2E. So the possibilities for Dortmund to be versing could either be... It will either be for Dortmund, Monterrey, River Plate, or Inter. They're the 3 options. And L Anthony Taylor, L score, yeah. I mean, a draw is pretty bad, as a final game. But, they're playing Park the Bus. They're playing time wasting. That's all good. And let's have a look at the knockout round possibilities. So as it stands currently, here are all the knockout round stuff. Yeah, all depends on River Plate versus Inter. So currently, as it stands, PSG versus Inter Miami, June 29th. Flamengo versus Bayern on June 29th. On July 1st, it'll be 1H versus 2G. So that's either going to be Juventus or Man City versus Real Madrid or Al Hilal or Pachuca. Or Salzburg. Sorry, not Pachuca. Al Hilal Salzburg. For 1F versus 2E, it's either going to be Inter, Monterrey, River Plate versus Dortmund. And for the other one, it's going to be either River Plate, Inter, Monterrey versus Fluminense. So they are the possibilities right there. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Sorry to break it to you, but full time was blown right before Sundowns' last attack. Yeah, exactly. The full time was as soon as, that guy took one for the team with the yellow card. That was the full time because there was going to... Oops. Why did I switch the stream start? Okay. That was the full time because, definitely not so great. Let's listen to the songs. Yes, music review. That was by accident, by the way, accidentally clicking off that. But yeah, W match in the end. You know, the Dortmund match. Yep, we're listening to songs. Don't worry, guys. Also, Speed and Kai are streaming, not ending until we beat Super Mario Bros. Wow. Crazy. We streamed, not ending until we beat Roaring Knight, which we did. Let's go and look at the songs. So the first song was called Overman, and then we'll listen to the other one that you suggested, Kabir. Overman by Tenvia Evan. Technically, I did listen already to the other song that you sent, Kabir, but yeah, still. W stream. Thank you, Kieran, for tuning in. You know, you guys, if you're not interested in the song review, you don't have to stay. I'm just going to be listening to these for the last, 5 minutes of the stream. Get this goofy ad off the YouTube here. Okay. Check out Carpet by Toby Fox. Not as a Deltarune guy. Okay, I'll check out Carpet by Toby Fox. So why is voice access turning on? Okay, let me not put it to that. Yeah, let's put it to this here. I'm so sorry I forgot to smash that like. I thought I already did. Yeah, smash that like button right now. Make it 10 likes. Let's go. Let's go. 10 likes, W's, guys. We're going to have to understand the lyrics, though. It's a foreign language song. How the heck? You mean for your song, Kabir? Or you mean for this song? Of you, man. But I mainly for the foreign language songs just, listen to the melody. The ones I can't understand the lyrics. Because, it's always it's enjoyable, really. If you don't understand, you just, listen to the flow of the song. It's all good. But yeah, Svensson. Oh, this song. Yeah, no problem. I'll just listen to the melody. Think you can play Carpet into the mic. It's copyright free. Okay. Well, I'll do that. Just, I'll do that. I'll play it off my computer. We'll listen to your song next. First, though, Kabir, since you asked as well before. Can you retype the song into the chat, Kabir, just so I can copy it exactly in the artist name? No, I'm trying yours, Ion. I'm listening to it right now. Listening to your one right now. Very enjoyable song. I like it. Nice melody, Wait, I'll put on this hand because this hand's hurting. Yeah, I'm trying Ovi Man by Tanvir Evan. That's the song I'm listening to. But pay attention to the lyrics, okay? It's harrowing, dark, immortal technique, dance with the devil. Okay. Let me copy that into my thing once I've listened to this song. Yeah, I said I'd listen to your song first, Ion. No problem. Let me listen to it. I love the flute at the end. It's very nice song there. And then of course he's looking through the window there at the end. That was a very nice song. Thank you for sharing that with me, Ion. I really like those sorts of songs, relaxing. It feels like you're traveling through a journey. You cannot play that on stream. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to play the songs on the stream for copyright. I'll play them in my ear, so that I can't hear. Oh, I can't play the Dark Immortal Technique at all on stream? Is it not good? If you think this is a 6 out of 10. I actually liked it, I'd say it's probably a 7. Oh, you meant Dance with the Devil is crazy. Okay. Should I listen to it off stream? Maybe I'll listen to it off the stream, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll listen to it off stream, I guess. I'll let you know if you're in the Discord, Kabir. I'll let you know how it goes, okay? I'll message you once the stream's over. I'll listen to, then I guess, not the chap's song that he mentioned, Carpet by Toby Fox, but the different Toby Fox. Okay, dark storyline, I see. Yeah, by Delta Rain Man. This one's copyright free, so I can play it now. What is this goofiness? What is this, bro? It feels like a Teen Titans Go song. Like, not gonna lie, it had a nice 8-bit retro theme at the end there. To be honest, I really like that one. Thank you, not so chap. W song. W all song suggestions, guys. I'm not sure, bro. You're missing out on a masterpiece. Just listen to it. No, I am going to listen to it, Kabir. I'm going to listen to it because people suggest to listen off stream. So I'll listen to it properly so I can actually read the lyrics, and I'll message you when I've done listening to it, you know? If you're in the Discord W's, I'll message you straight away. Otherwise, if you're not, I'll tell you in the next, whenever you show up next on stream, I'll tell you how it went, okay? I promise you. I don't lie with you guys. I will listen to the song, okay? I promise that. I will even type in the name now so I can listen to it as soon as this is done. And it's called... Let's try Skibbity Fortnite. Maybe another time I'll try Skibbity Fortnite. Dark Immortal. Dark Immortal by... Dark... Harrowing Dark Immortal Technique. Harrowing Dark Immortal Technique. There you go. I get scared. I mean, I don't really get scared of songs, but okay. Is it this one? Wait, I'll hold it up here. Is it... Which one is it? Is it that one? Or is it that one? Which one, the first or second? I don't think I get scared, but yeah, for sure, I'll listen to it. You're so scared right now. Yes. Okay, well, I guess I'll try Skibbity Fortnite. I don't know how to... Let me go Skibbity Fortnite. What the heck is this, bro? I'm not listening to that. I'm not listening to it. No. You guys. Funny bunch. But yes, thank you so much, guys. I'll listen to Skibbity Fortnite on if there's a forfeit for another thing. I'll do it. If someone on the next thing listens to it, listen to it off stream. Yes, I will. 100% Kabir. I've got actually saved in on my phone now, so I'll listen to it. Ion, if one of the team, who's the next team's playing? If Inter doesn't make it to the round of 16, I'll listen to Skibbity Toilet, Fortnite. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, if Inter doesn't make it to round 16, very likely as well with their form. First 20 seconds. I don't want to go off this song though. I've already got this song in my search. Wait. Let me go onto Spotify instead, I guess. I'll listen to the first 5 seconds of this song. Skibbity Fortnite. Okay. Okay, that's great. That's crazy. Okay. Bye, guys.